What's up, guys? Today we're going to be working on the Cressida. I know you guys love the Cressida and I haven't worked on it for a little bit now. I've been busy with some other stuff. But today we're going to be sanding again. I plan to try and get as much of this back part done as possible. I doubt we'll get any further than that. But you guys say that you want to see some sanding videos. That's pretty much all today is going to be as far as I know. So I hope you enjoy. As I'm sure you saw, I got this whole side not completed. It still needs blocking, but decent for right now. I started working on this back. This back side is pretty decent for right now. I don't think I'll do any more sanding before I do any more Bondo. And then down here, I started to do this back part. As soon as I get all this down here, there's like a little piece of pan, I guess, like the little roll pan here, and then it's like where the bumper started. I want it to be factory roll pan and then go into this bumper, like delete kind of thing, this shaved bumper. So I'm gonna sand all this down. You can see right here where it kind of comes here and then comes up. You can see here, this is the actual roll pan. So I need to sand all that down all the way across here. It's not as bad here as it is like right here. It's really thick. So I'm gonna sand all that down, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm gonna cut this open, finish off this ducktail, or at least get it, you know, decent as well. And then we can start doing this thing, and I'll show you the process that I'm gonna go about finishing this off too, before we actually get it blocked. So hopefully today we'll actually get this thing a decent amount done. We probably won't get to any Bondo, but we'll at least get it sanded down and ready for Bondo. So now you can see exactly what I was talking about. It's all flat here. You can see the metal on the bottom of this kind of like roll pan all the way across there. And then we got like the initial angle that'll eventually kind of made up with this, and that'll all be smoothed out in the end. But next, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this loose and start working on the ducktail. Probably get the rest of this all smoothed out. This is pretty smooth here, this is smooth here, but this middle piece needs to be taken care of. And then up here, I'm not sure all what I'm gonna do, but I'll probably end up primering this and just to figure out exactly what I need to do and go from there. For the most part, I'd say that the ducktail is done, besides some simple skim coats and blocking, stuff like that. And along with this, the only thing that's creating an issue with this thing is the fact that I seamed it because I didn't have large enough metal. So across here, there, and then down there is causing some issues, but it'll be taken care of in the end. None of this really needs to be absolutely perfect. You probably won't be able to notice it in the end anyways. So the ducktail, or at least the trunk portion of it, is pretty smooth. It is going to need a lot more skim coats, probably another 2 before it's absolutely perfect. It is a little wavy here, but that's just going to be in the blocking process. Next thing I'm going to do is start bringing some of this stuff down, or it'll just break off. And then I'm going to start getting this top line closer to where I want it. And if it's too far in, then obviously I have to build it up later on. But that's going to be the next process, is starting to get this rear portion a lot smoother and kind of just building up small sections at a time. I figured that'll probably help me by just doing maybe like, you know, 8" by 8" squares and getting it like relatively perfect where I want it, and then continuing from there. And then after that process is done, it'll be ready to be blocked. Now I've got this trunk panel all cleaned up on the sides here, and where it kind of overflowed from the bumper onto the trunk. And so now we can go on and move from there and start doing Bondo and stuff. But I actually am out of time for today, so that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and peace out.